some reason I thought that I was going to be the only person in the history of the world that posts consistently on the internet and like has people following them and doesn't get mean comments. Alas, I was not right.
Everything is just so negative and rude and disrespectful.
I'm currently getting bullied, and unfortunately the reason I'm getting bullied is because like I actually make videos about autism and bullying and how hard it can be at work, and I've recently been subjected to bullying in the comments of these videos.
Over 27,000 comments under a post, and more than 90% are mean comments. Apparently, being kind is so out of date, but being mean is so in. Welcome to the age of social media, where mean things are being typed without filters, and comment sections have literally become the worst possible place to be. Not even the crazy things going on in the world right now seems to be affecting people enough to not get nasty in the comments. And to think that we're literally suffering health crisis, natural hazards, conflict between countries. But none of that matters as long as people can go on their phones and type the meanest of things under people's posts. Let's talk about it, okay? How do we get to this point of crazy online bullying? And what are the implications of this that we're actually suffering right now? But before we get into all that, hey guys, Nachima here. Just wanted to let you know again that you can like and subscribe to the channel. No pressure though. Let's get back into the video. In the days before social media, people were being bullied, and as it would, it traumatized a lot of them and destroyed their self-expression. But at least, and I hate to say this, it was only people within that particular environment that were aware of this bullying, and someone who was bullied could decide to change environment and try and forget all of the horrible experiences. But then came social media with all of its different apps. People got on there to express themselves and share their opinions and basically share their lives. But then somehow the bullying got on these apps as well. And this time, not just short-lived, they tend to last a long time, or at least they can always be revisited as long as you search for it.
Once you post it on the internet, it's out there forever. You can't delete it, archive it, pretend it never happened, because somebody saw it. Somebody screen recorded it. Somebody remembered.
Now, I wasn't going to make this video because I was busy preparing to make a different video on the crazy naked culture of these days. But then TikTok decided to bring on my FYP this post a young lady made on her birthday that seemed to be the latest target of these online bullies. The first time I came across this post on TikTok, my reaction was, wow, these photos are really neat. I wonder who the photographer is. And I kept scrolling. The second time I came across the post, I was like, why is TikTok recommending this same post again to me? I've literally seen it. I didn't think anything was going on, and I didn't think to check the comments. But until I saw a video of a guy talking about the hate comments on that post, I had to revisit the post. And lo and behold, I have never known a meaner comment section like this particular comment section. This particular post has over 27,000 comments on it, and more than 90% are mean comments. Some of the comments literally read, people post cake pics, you posted a dental warning. Are you Yoruba? I can call you Titilayo. Oh, sis tits, may God bless and protect you. First off, how do you bless and bully a person in one comment? I mean, is that supposed to be a prayer that God will answer? And there were other crazy comments referring to horrible movie characters. A comment literally said, are you related to Venom? And then the other one said, Baraka from Mortal Kombat. I had no idea what or who Baraka was before coming across this comment. But when I went and looked it up, I realized that this horrible creature is what somebody compared a child of God, a creature of God to. How much more mean can we be? It was even more heartbreaking that there were ladies in this comment section dropping these mean comments as well. Some of them literally said, you should sue the person that told you to smile. Don't listen to them. You are beautifully made. She's so beautiful, but Venom, oh no, reach this one. All this coming from ladies who are meant to be a girl's girl, or at least be kind to a fellow girl. And it's no surprise that majority of these comments came from Nigerians, because it's always your own that's going to be the first to put you down. It's even gotten to the point where little kids, I mean literal babies, are being bullied on these apps.
It is crazy to me the amount of people who leave mean comments about my baby. Like, she's a baby. Grow up.
Most recently, a mother who just wanted to share a cute photo of herself and her son on her birthday decided to post this inspo picture as well as the final results that she had taken. And she got an unexpected backlash that she literally had to turn off the comments. It was that bad. Apparently, people decided it was better to type mean things about her and her son instead of simply typing a happy birthday. Like, how hard can that be? But let's talk about why this is happening though. How do we get to this point of craziness? Social media have sadly programmed us to believe that everything is meant to be perfect. So now when things don't seem appealing to our eyes, our next course of action is to react negatively to it. But we don't always have to react. We could choose not to. Obviously, that seems to be a problem. The fact that people can also remain anonymous on social media has also contributed to this. People feeling brave behind the screen, no face, no consequence. And this isn't just about the people who open social media accounts without putting their pictures, but the many people who, even with their faces on these apps, still confidently type mean things into comment sections because we never really know anybody on social media. There are also the people who are being mean just to get attention. They post sarcastic and mockery comments that has people liking and replying just so that they can feel important or special.
When your comment gets a lot of likes on a TikTok video, it's just like, wow, I'm the voice of the people. It makes me feel like I should run for president.
And this isn't to say that this creator leaves mean comments under people's posts, but it is quite the same feeling for people who do actually leave these mean comments. And because the algorithm loves engagement, and there are literally people who go to comment sections just to like hate comments, these mean people get to have their little viral moments.
I don't leave hate comments, don't get me wrong, but I am a hate comment supporter. I will be looking for the hate comments under the video. Cause some of y'all videos deserve hate. Sorry.
People seem to have forgotten that these creators and influencers that they leave mean comments for are literal humans like them.
I think all the people commenting on my videos have forgotten I'm a human. Yes, I turned off the comments on my video that has over 20 million views on it.
A lot of times they're trying to be funny in the comments, and other times is them projecting their insecurities on these creators.
I literally post weather content like, hey, it's gonna warm up here, or you might get snow here, or here's your holiday or weekend forecast. And I'll get comments like, your family doesn't love you, or oh look, we have a TikTok weather expert.
Obviously, this isn't limited to one content niche. As we just saw, a guy who literally talks about the weather gets bullied online. But it gets worse when a person who preaches against online bullying is getting bullied herself.
So I have autism and I wanted to share, I'm currently getting bullied, and unfortunately the reason I'm getting bullied is because I actually make videos about autism and bullying and how hard it can be at work, and I've recently been subjected to bullying in the comments of these videos.
The crazy part is some people literally hide under the umbrella of being honest while saying the meanest of things. But we know that there's a fine line between being honest and being utterly mean.
People will say, I'm not a mean person, I'm just brutally honest. And it's like, why? What happened to just regular honesty?
But let's talk the impact of all of this online hate. First of all, people are literally bawling their eyes out over these mean comments. And the reaction to this most times is, don't pay attention to the mean comments. But we know that that isn't exactly easy.
You tell someone you're getting bullied online, a lot of the time they'll say, just don't look at the comments. But this is actually the most ignorant and unhelpful thing that someone could say to you if you're being harassed online.
As much as your tears and sadness is rightly what this mean person wants, sometimes you just can't help it.
For some reason, I thought that I was going to be the only person in the history of the world that posts consistently on the internet and has people following them and doesn't get mean comments. Alas, I was not right. I get mean comments, and a lot more recently. And it's hard. It's hard to not let it get to me.
People lose their confidence and literally stop creating because of how vile these comments are.
As much as I love doing social media, I can't continue to do it anymore. I've got to stop. For personal reasons, I will no longer be doing social media anymore. It's just gotten to a point where I can't take the comments anymore. I can't take the hate. It's doing my mental health. It's doing me in, man.
Now, this particular video might be a joke because it was posted on April Fool's Day, but it is not far from the reality. People no longer want to share their content because of the hate that they might get. And like this creator said, even though he might be joking, the mental trauma that these comments bring is quite horrible. And it's even worse for marginalized creators like the neurodivergent lady we just talked about earlier.
As an autistic person, I've been bullied in every single setting. Schools, workplaces, community groups. And this includes my grad program. I was bullied a lot in my grad program.
Now, I don't know where we can start, but we need to rehumanize these apps, TikTok most especially. because that app scares me for real. I mean, the amount of comments that I came across that I can't possibly share with you guys. Girl, there were a lot. The app is slowly turning into the most negative of all the social media apps, and this isn't just me saying.
I saw someone say that we are in the end times of TikTok because the app just feels so overwhelmingly negative now. And dare I say that they were right? Like, it's just not fun anymore.
Now I feel like everything is just so negative and rude and disrespectful and inconsiderate and, as I said, insufferable.
The culture of scrolling through a comment section just to find hate comments to like, it needs to stop. I mean, we do realize that liking a hate comment is equivalent to you typing the hate comment yourself, right? Okay, and honestly, if you do that, maybe you need to take a look at yourself and figure out what the problem is. You just might need therapy. And beyond that, let's get back to the days where we treated people on the internet like they were humans, not characters, not content, but real people like us. We need to realize that the outfits we mock and the features we laugh at took courage for these creators to share. So let's normalize keeping our fast typing fingers off the comment section if we don't have something nice to type. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and if you've ever found yourself at the receiving end of this online bullying, let me know also in the comments. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye.